welcome back. Today we are over here at Epcot. Today I am experiencing Flower and Garden Festival 2022 for the first time. This just started about a couple days ago. I have not been able to get any park pass reservations for Disney World for like the past week. I was able to get one today, just a few days after Flower and Garden started. And we are actually going to go around Epcot today and check out some updates and talk about some updates around Disney World. First off, we are going on the monorail to check out Epcot from the sky. I haven't done this in a while. And then we will be going around Flower and Garden. Hopefully today isn't crazy busy so I can try some of the food. For the last festival of the Arts, I came on a weekend day as well. Today's Sunday, I came on a weekend just like today, the first week, and it was absolutely insane. Lines for booths were longer than I've seen lines for any booth of any festival ever here at Epcot. It's like one of the busiest days I've ever seen at Epcot. So hopefully today is going to be a little less crowded, but we will see. We're here on the monorail now, monorail blue. We're going to go around, check out Epcot updates from the sky, and we're going to head into Epcot, check out Flower and Garden Festival, and talk about some of the updates. One of the best things is when you get the whole monorail cabin all to yourself. And here we see the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind from up top. We're gonna get closer to it in just a little while, and then we see the big crater in the middle of Epcot, formerly known as Future World. But we've made it inside Epcot for the Flower and Garden Festival. I'm very excited. It's my favorite festival that Epcot has. And the entrance to Epcot right now smells really, really great just because of all the flowers. Right now at the entrance to Epcot, it doesn't feel too bad with the crowds, but we'll see once we head inside deeper to the park. But right here, we did see the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster from up above, but now we're gonna get a closer look at it. They did finish painting this outside show building right here. They've painted this like over and over again. I think this is the final time that they're gonna paint this. Painted it like this pretty cool, like black, grayish, tannish color. And then they got these pretty cool designs on the side beams right here. I think it fits well with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we see the big ship that is in the middle of the entrance right here to Guardians of the Galaxy. This ship actually feels a lot bigger in person. I saw videos and pictures of this, look a little bit small, but when I'm here in person, it actually feels pretty big. And it's pretty difficult to see from here, but we could see it a little bit from the monorail view. But just below the ship in this area is where the wait time signs are going to be. Everything seems to be pretty much complete with this on the outside part of the attraction. Big thing is that somebody actually slipped in a tweet and said that Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind will be opening Memorial Day weekend. But that tweet was actually deleted. But Memorial Day weekend does seem pretty doable. That's at the end of May, so might be seeing Guardians opening at the end of May. I will definitely try to be here. Not too far from a Guardians coaster right here, the old temporary location for Mouse Gears and the old building for Electric Umbrella. This is turning into the new quick service location, the Creations Cafe. They are still doing a lot of work on this. They just actually recently completed this section right here. This section here towards the back seems a little bit farther behind than this section to the front. Actually, as I'm walking up here to the front, I see that they have lights on inside over here. They even have the little decorative lights, the little blue lights on. It smells like paint in here, so I'm assuming that they just painted something. I don't know what it is, but from over here, it looks like this Creations Cafe looks to be very, very far along with completion. But when I go to the other side down there, it looks like it's pretty far behind. It's lacking. I had originally said that this might open for spring break, but now that I see how far the back portion of this building is going, I'm thinking maybe more along that summer line, maybe into May or June. But this front part really does look like it's really far in completion. This is gonna be looking a lot like the Creations shop. So you can see how like the roofing is like this kind of slab wood kind of pattern. And then in the Creations shop, it's pretty much the exact same thing. Here's what I got for the very first booth for Flower and Garden Festival for me. This is from the Epcot Sunshine Griddle. This is the shrimp and grits, blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with brown gravy and sweet corn salsa. And then this is the Fruit Loops shake, non-alcoholic. This is one of my favorite things that I got from the previous festival. I really love shrimp and grits. These grits are actually pretty good. The shrimp is good too. I didn't think I was gonna like this sweet corn salsa, but I actually don't mind it. Shrimp and grits were actually really good. You got 4 shrimp with that thing, so it's actually pretty filling. And then this Fruit Loop shake, one word to describe this: sensational. Words of future. One thing that's great about Flower and Garden is that this festival's around for a long time. It's actually gonna be here from now up until July 4th. And this is something new that they have this year. This is called the Blossoms of Fragrance, presented by Scentsy. So basically you just go throughout this garden and it tells you what scent you are smelling. Like there's vanilla, there's lavender, pineapple. Your sense of smell is the scent that is most strongly related to memory. And they actually have the scents coming out of this board and you smell it. And then I think that these flowers and scents around it kind of combine to make whatever you're smelling. Just something that I noticed now, every time when I'm come over here and I look at the harmonious barges in the middle of the lake, the water features are never turned on now. At the beginning when they put these in here, they would try to turn them on, but now they don't turn them on. I think it's because they saw the people saying that it just doesn't look good. It just looks like a whole bunch of mist over the lake. Doesn't really look that great. So they just put the screen up here and they put like the 50th anniversary thing up there. So I haven't seen the actual water fountains turn on in a very long time. Usually I'll stop over here at the Mexico booth because they always have amazing food. But right now I'm feeling a little bit full from that shrimp and grits and that shake. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit more and see what other booths we have. I really was expecting it to be very busy around here today, but actually it's not too bad for it being a weekend, the first weekend of Flower and Garden. But honestly, ever since Disney World opened back up from the pandemic, it's been impossible to tell what the crowds are gonna be like. When crowds are supposed to be light, they're extremely crowded. When they're supposed to be really crowded, it's not that bad. So it's pretty much impossible to tell. For example, in January, I feel like it was the busiest I've really ever seen Disney World. It was wild. And January is supposed to be one of the slowest times for crowds. All right, so I'm stepping out of my comfort zone here. I'm over here at the Germany Pavilion. I got the potato pancake with applesauce. Now I don't know what a potato pancake is. I always see that they had these on the menu. It seems very weird to me that I'm about to eat potatoes with applesauce, but I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, this has to be one of the strangest combinations of food I've eaten. I'm eating basically hash browns with applesauce on top. I'm definitely not a big fan of this. That was just so weird. I've always seen that potato pancake over there at Germany. I've never ordered it because it sounded weird to me, potato pancake. But I mean, I'm glad I tried it. I will probably never get that again though. All right, now I'm gonna stop at probably my favorite booth. This booth right here is constantly my favorite. This time for Flower and Garden, it's called La Isla Fresca. All right, and what I got is actually the coconut tres leches. Tres leches is my favorite cake, and I do like coconut, so I'm excited to try this one. Usually tres leches cake has like real milk. This one instead has coconut milk. Slightly disappointed with this cake. It's not bad, it's still good, it's just not what I was really expecting. You look on the inside, you can kind of see it's not super moist. Like tres leches cake, like supposed to be dripping wet. It's supposed to be really wet. This is a little bit dry. Maybe that has to do with the fact that this is made with coconut milk instead of regular milk. I do prefer the tres leches Varane over at Hollywood Studios. Kind of disappointed that they once again don't have the festival showplace open for Flower and Garden Festival. It's been closed for the last few festivals. Not sure why. I really did like when they had this open. All right, let's talk about a few updates that's going on around Walt Disney World. I know a lot of this is going to be old news to some of you, but for some of you guys, you aren't really in the loop and you kind of rely on videos like this to tell you what's going on. So firstly, of course, the Star Cruiser, the Galactic Star Cruiser, the Star Wars Hotel just opened up a few days ago this past week. It's something that I probably will never be able to go to because it literally costs like $6,000 for a 2-night experience. Also, there are no more masks required indoors or outdoors for guests who are fully vaccinated. This doesn't apply to transportation. You still need to wear masks for transportation, monorail, Skyline, and things like that. And it doesn't apply to guests who are not vaccinated. Also, roadway signs around Walt Disney World are starting to be replaced. They did replace one of them already. They are going from the purple look with the red to a blue look with like yellow and white. Kind of looks a little bit like Walmart to me. Over in the Magic Kingdom, some good news. Festival of Fantasy is returning on March 9th. So just a couple days after you guys see this video, after it's uploaded, Festival of the Fantasy will be back. First time it'll be back since before the parks had closed down. Also, there is a new castle stage show which just debuted at the end of February. Over in the Animal Kingdom, Expedition Everest has been down for about 2 months now, it seems like, for refurbishment, a very long refurbishment, and it has actually been extended. The refurbishment's been extended throughout April, so might be looking at a May reopening date for Expedition Everest. In Hollywood Studios, a couple things over in Toy Story Land. The barbecue restaurant, the Roundup Rodeo, is going to be opening this year, 2022. We heard about this a while ago, but hadn't really heard anything since, but it is opening this year. Also opening this year is going to be Jesse's Trading Post. It's going to be a new gift shop in Toy Story Land themed around Jesse. Over in Disney Springs, the new ice cream spot that is replacing what was supposed to be the Ample Hills Creamery, but before that was like a jewelry store. It's called Salt and Straw, kind of next to AMC Theaters. That is going to be opening this month in March. Don't know the exact date. And then lastly, the very last Disney resort to open, All-Star Sports, will be opening on March 31st. So that'll be the final resort to open since everything shut down. But that's really all the news and updates that I had for you guys. I had fun over here at Epcot today, first day of Flower and Garden Festival for me. I was expecting it to be super packed. Actually wasn't very busy at all. I didn't really check the wait times, but just feeling the crowds for a Sunday, first weekend of the festival, it wasn't bad. Of course, I'm excited to come back to Flower and Garden Festival, my favorite festival here at Epcot. A lot more times through the season. It ends on July 4th. So we got a few months to enjoy Flower and Garden Festival. I did enjoy the food that I had today for the most part. And if you guys enjoyed the video, a like down below would be appreciated. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. And thank y'all very much for watching. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.